needs to like be clean, right? So even like the gloves or whatnot, you just gotta.
It's a recording.
And for like when you guys are like, I guess like lifting the, I don't know what to call it, right? Like I guess to work in the hood or whatnot, like you can't like bring it over like this thing or whatnot. Like, it's like the side. Like she said, you gotta prepare the media and whatnot. So. If I took this out, I have to sterilization is pretty. Oh my god. We did that, and then let's prepare the media first. Is there like another holder by any chance? For like
For I think you're not. I think it's small.
It's only 1% of this. How much do you think we have to add into this? This is 500. 5, right? What percent is that? Also, make sure whenever like you're using your pipetting or whatnot, make sure like the ends of it, right? It doesn't get like contaminated or whatnot. That's really important. So make sure you don't touch it with anything in here. It's out of charge. I think we need another one. It's because the thing is, this ran out, so he can't really...
Okay, now a question, guys. This media is not 1,000 milliliter. It's 500. So how do you adjust your calculations?
Half.
Half of the amount. So how much MBS? 50 and 5 milliliter of anti-antigen. Perfect. These transfer pipettes has to be in the device. Or when they are used, they have to be go in the biosafety. set the solution that we are transferring to the media. And when you add to the media, you add from the top, you don't subtract the transfer pipette. And all of this is to work in the top.
Yeah, you gotta remove the bubbles too. Alright, look at this, is super bubbly, so I'm trying to make it non-bubbly. Now it's semi-ready. Press it with some hold on first. So we added the 5 ml. So how much of FPS are we going to be adding? Okay.
So when you have 50 milliliters of bromine, then you use the 50 or 25 milliliter
Yeah, that's
pipette,
true.
right?
I get to
That's better. For accuracy, you can use the closest volume of the solution. But for guaranteed accuracy, better.
stay focused. Okay, look what's going on. So many puppies. There's so many bubbles.
Bubbles?
Yeah.
Okay, so when something like this happens, and when the bubbles, you see the bubbles are at the top of the transfer pipette, this gonna introduce contamination. So you take that transfer pipette out, throw it away, and the biohazard, and we start equalizing.
Accessible.
Okay. So let's take another transfer pipette.
There's so many bubbles.
How much do you need?
There's 25 more.
25.
Because we're adding
Okay.
50 right now.
So yeah, so
Like,
submerge. So what you do? Okay, so let me show you. To reduce these bubbles, you submerge this transfer pipette inside of the solution, all the way inside, and then you start. And if it is less than a 25, then we need more. Okay, so now we need actually 5 milliliters more. You add this. This is trash now. You cap this, and let's take. Do we have more? We need to defreeze. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so let's label these plates. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna label it with just your section, which is 43102B.
Yes.
2B, and then I'll put here pure. And then I'm gonna put also the cell line, which is MIO-M1. MIO-M1. And that's it. I'll put the dates. We need the dates. Today
10,
is
17.
10, 17. Oh. Okay. When you label, you are going to label on the edges, because when you are going to take this plate under the microscope, you don't want anything at the top, because this is an inverted microscope. Okay, and I'll show you how we are going to use it. So keep recording. We're gonna close this because we are waiting for the FPS to thaw. Okay, so we'll close this. Well, we don't need this. Okay, so now the microscope. So this is the microscope. It is inverted microscope. What does that mean? How is this microscope different than that microscope that you always worked with?
the lens is on the bottom.
Exactly. The objectives are on the bottom. So the incubator, so we need incubator, right, for cell culture? The incubator that we are going to use is here. This one. What does this one say? What is the temperature? And what is CO2? So we're good. Okay? We open this. I have some cells. We're gonna look at some cells together. You can culture cells in conicals, in plates, or petri dishes, doesn't matter. Okay, let's put these here. And let's turn this on. Turns on, that's the knob there. And there is a knob for the screen. It's fancy. Okay? And this is a bright field microscope, black and white. Okay? You focus the cells. You focus your plates. I'm gonna adjust a little bit with the coarse and the Okay. This is that side. Okay. You see these circles? Each circle is a cell. So these circles are the cells. They are not fully grown yet because I show you on the screen there what they are supposed to look like. Remember? Okay, so they are not there yet. You have to wait for them. So these are how it's supposed to look like when they are plated. I'm gonna close this. They haven't yet grown. And we're gonna return this to the incubator. So when you check your cells, this has to be brief. It has to be brief because cells should not stay at room temperature for a long time. Okay, so we're gonna put this here. Now, come and see inside the incubator. Inside the incubator, we need a tray that's water, tap water in it. And this has to be clean and maintained.
White House one. Where is it for community? It is.
Okay. Okay, that's fine. So we'll finish media preparation and then we'll just culture the cells. That will be good. Are we good on time? Don't put in 37. We refreeze by wrapping side by side gently in our hands. Okay.
What do you guys think the next step is?
You aspirate the without disturbing the pellets.
For aspiration, we'll need a beaker. Yes, so all of you can for this assignment, you can forget about your group. Because you are now forming a new group. Doesn't matter, it's up to you. But
When will we meet again?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna follow, check on these cells, and once they are grown, I'm gonna bring
Oh,
you
okay,
over.
okay.
But I'm not gonna bring you over just
To see I'm not
to
grown.
see them not
Yeah.
grown. Okay?
So for the other group, we don't need to update.
No, you're gonna update them with
The
your
presentation.
group or the one person.
November
When
6th.
we present. Exactly. So you don't have to tell them now. You're gonna teach them. You're gonna like teach them what you did today. You have until November 6th.
If there was a time limit for the presentation, like we should keep it.
Well, we're gonna have 2.5 hours, so we're gonna accumulate techniques in your these cells are fully grown, then I'm gonna contact you. I'm gonna announce it in the class again. Now we need to come back to the lab because these cells are ready to work.
So you're gonna come back to those cells, but
When we are
the other people have not.
They haven't yet saw anything.
So what are they?
It's optional. You don't have to see. You can just report.
We cover all the sections over there.
Yes.
So are we all going to work together?
No. We just report.
All right. I like the number.
Beautiful outfits.
I think this is fine.
Okay. Yeah, this is great. So now you can add. So not disturbing the colors. Then add the music. See the variants on the small side, not very.
How much of the meter are we gonna be adding?
So when you homogenize, you're gonna homogenize carefully, not creating any bubbles. You should not create any bubbles. Why? Because these bubbles are going to disturb the cells and might like really coat them. Okay, so we're not going to very carefully. There are cells there. Yes, you are not seeing them, but there are cells there. So you have to be gentle by touching up and down slowly, not creating any bubbles. So once you're done, just put it in the incubator and that will be it. And then I'll have to start with the second section. Okay, so you stay with tonight.
What do you guys think the next step is? We did the. How much are we supposed to have? 100.
It's going to be 33 mLs per mLs.
Because we are counting us out.
Oh, yeah.
Do you guys have classes after this or no? pants I've been tight 20 plus. This is small, so
Is that why we grabbed the other one?
yeah. So I'm gonna add it to this new one. That's just cool. So what's the next step after we have this one?
You use so many things.
guys want to?